And speaking of CJ Stroud, he was officially named the starter for the Houston Texans, which this is no surprise, right? This is, again, why he was the number 2 pick in the NFL draft. This is the reason why I like CJ Stroud, or, there were reasons why, of course, why I like CJ Stroud as my favorite quarterback in the draft. And that's what we see from him now, as he has secured the QB1 job for the Houston Texans. And this is no surprise, right? Like, he was drafted high for a reason, of course. He performed well as enough as a rookie in the preseason. My favorite quarterback in the draft. I loved his skills, love his talent, loves what he brings to the game. Unfortunately, I did predict him going 3-14 a few months back, and I still have the same today, because when you look at a rookie quarterback and a defensive rookie head coach with an average offensive line, some good offensive weapons in Dalton Schultz, John Mechie, Tank Dell, Robert Woods, Nico Collins. So I think it's very comparable to the Panthers with, Adam Thielen and a Hayden Hurst. And I want to say there's another receiver or so out there. I can't remember. I know DJ Moore obviously left, went to the Chicago Bears. And then a bottom 5 defense last year. But with Will Anderson coming in, D'Amico Ryans, again, defensive rookie head coach, it makes me nervous. It does make me nervous because they have the third easiest schedule this year. They are projected at 5.5 wins, but I've got them going 3-14 overall, 3-6 at home, 0-8 defeated, not undefeated, but defeated on the road, 2-4 in the division, splitting with the Colts and Titans. So that's 2 of their wins there, swept by the Jags. They're going to be 1-5 going into the bye week in week 7 at the Ravens, the Colts, at Jacksonville, Pittsburgh, at Atlanta, and New Orleans. I think the only win is going to be against the Colts, and that's because it's at home. Really only 2 wins again down the stretch after the bye week. That's going to be Arizona and Tennessee, both of those teams at home. One other win earlier in the season, again, being against Indianapolis, and they have 5 games against playoff teams this year. Jacksonville twice, the Bengals, the Ravens, and the Buccaneers. I think these are all losses for Houston. It could be a close one to the Bucs. They could go 4-13. I'm going to have them going 3-14, but this is no surprise. CJ Stroud was going to be QB1 from the moment he was drafted. I'm glad that he is QB1 now. I'm very excited to see how he plays out in his rookie year, because he deserves it. He is going to be able to carry this team when he needs to. He's going to be able to step up in big moments, hopefully, for this team when he needs to. And this is why he was taken at QB2. So no surprise here that CJ Stroud is named the starter. I wish they would win more than 3 or 4 games this year, but just when you look at their schedule, which, yes, is third easiest, again, rookie QB, defensive rookie head coach, average offensive line, some good offensive weapons, but a bottom 5 defense with a defensive rookie head coach. Like I've said 3 times, but you got to know about D'Amico Ryans. I love the CJ Stroud and Will Anderson move in the draft, but how much better in 1 year can it really make them? Y'all get down in the chat, get in the comments, let me know your thoughts, your feelings on CJ Stroud being named the starter, the official QB1 for the Houston Texans as they go into the 2023 NFL season.